Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, he's
It's only funny to us.
just an odd guy. Right.
You had to be there.
Yeah. If you know, you know. And only us know.
Exactly.
And oop.
Let's begin with Liz Fisher.
Who dat?
Yo, mama.
And oop.
You hear all the time when it comes to older people, elders, listen to your elders. They have sage, wise advice. Listen to your elders. They've been through it, the highs and the lows, and they have much more experience in life, and so they have a different perspective. I can agree with that to some point, but on the other hand, we all have our own lives, and we need to adjust. And not everyone's the same, so my hypothesis in this 5-paragraph essay is pay attention to what older people buy at the supermarket. Now, let's pop this in the oven and see if it rises. You can keep eating your humble shepherd's pie, honey. Speaking of humble, is it good?
No, it's really bad.
Oh dear.
It's like hard and dry.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look.
It
doesn't look moist. That's what I ordered at London Streets of London, right? Shepherd's pie.
Yes. Yours was hecka good and juicy.
Yeah, but it was $14.
Well, you get what you pay for.
And oop.
The hypothesis of this 5-paragraph essay is pay attention to your parents. Let's throw this in the oven and see if it rises. That's from Married with Children, honey. Al Bundy line. Okay. So, a few weeks ago, Lennox Albert went to Liz and Alan Fisher's house to spend the night. It was a boy-cousin sleepover kind of deal. Len and Eli and Cole Fisher were also there. They spent the night. They went fishing. And then the next day, your dad, Alan, brought Lennox back here, obviously. And she brought him, and Lennox came back, returned with a bag of tortilla chips. They were Juanita's tortilla chips. And, well, first of all, sending your grandson back with a bag of tortilla chips, a little unorthodox, but we rolled with it.
I wonder if he asked for them, or...
Yeah.
I don't know what the circumstances were. We were just like, okay.
Well, if you wanted to... Where's the nacho cheese, Liz? And then, so Lennox proceeded to eat. Like, he ate, 70% of the bag.
Yes.
No dip. No nacho cheese, no guacamole, no salsa.
He ate it that afternoon.
Yeah. And we had to stop him and say, hey, Lennox, you can't eat... I mean, you can, but you shouldn't eat a whole bag of chips in one sitting.
It was a really big bag, too.
Yeah.
It's like party size.
Yeah. And both of us, we looked at each other and we were like, but Lennox, he eats lettuce, iceberg lettuce, straight, plain. You chop it up and you just gnaws on it. It's very odd. But anyways, these were Juanita's chips. And I've seen Juanita's chips for decades in the grocery store. I've never opted for them. There's always Tostitos, and they got Mission tortilla chips. And I've seen Juanita's. They're red and green, but I just never thought about it. And then we tried them at some point, and they were fantastic chips.
Yeah.
They were super good, better than anything Tostitos could turn out.
Best tortilla chips ever.
Yeah. They were really, really good. Better than, El Padrino is that brand. Very run-of-the-mill, but these were so freaking good. And I've seen them for decades on store shelves, but just never thought about it, never gave them a chance, never paid them much mind. So, paragraph 2 and 3 of this 5-paragraph essay is last time we were at my mom's, she made us a big grand breakfast, bomb breakfast, as Kaylee Fisher would say. And she had this bacon that was super good. And I remember the grapes she put out for us were really good. And so, in conclusion, the 5th paragraph of this 5-paragraph essay is that our parents, our elders, they've been around the block.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They've been through the Tostitos. They've been through the El Padrino. They've been through the Mission tortilla chips, and they know that's all nonsense. So pay attention to what they're buying, what they're bringing home, what they're buying in the supermarket, because that's the good stuff. They've been around for decades and decades. They've seen it all. It ain't their first time at the rodeo. They've been around the block, and so pay attention to what they're eating, and you'll reap the benefits of better food, as it were.
I like it. We got to start paying better attention.
Yes.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for our little program here. Okay, so yesterday we ate Taco Bell and then we ate Domino's.
Yeah.
Because we were off track, and that's what we do on the weekend. So we had a bang bang, separated by 3 whole hours, honey.
And a quick gym session.
Yes, we did go to the gym, for sure. We worked off about 5% of our bang bang. But Taco Bell has a new product called the Cantina Crispy Melt Taco, which we wanted to try. And then Domino's has stuffed cheesy bread with spinach and feta, which we wanted to try.
And oop.
Okay, let's start talking about our day. It began with we were going to get flu shots. We did get flu shots.
Yes.
Yesterday on Saturday. Today's Sunday. And we wanted to get rolling. Kaiser opens at 8:30 a.m. and we wanted to be there at 8:30 a.m. We were not there at 8:30 a.m. So you were taking a little longer. Because me and the kids,
taking my sweet time.
You were taking your sweet ass time. No, it wasn't a big deal. We wanted to get out of the door early. We ended up getting out pretty early, but we were waiting for you, darling wifey, to prepare to become sparkling, to get her sparkle on. But me, Lennox, and Luna were on the couch, and I decided to because it's Halloween weekend. Let's throw up. We watched Scream, the original Scream from 1996.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, Luna wanted to see Scream 2, and I was like, well, let me see if it's somewhere on the internet that we can stream. So then Lennox recently, just like the night before, he said, I want to watch Nightmare of Elm Street, the original from 1984, which I don't think I've ever seen.
I've never seen any of those original classic Halloween movies.
Me neither. I never saw the original Friday the 13th, saw those
I've
sequels.
never seen Halloween. I've never seen, anything.
But I did know Dominic Brascia. Does that count?
What was he in? Which one?
He was in Fright Night.
Oh, Fright Night. Okay. Never seen it.
Most haven't.
And oop.
Am I typing loud enough?
And oop.
Evil laugh.
Evil laugh.
Evil laugh. It's a cult favorite, honey. He had the poster framed up on his wall.
Was he in the poster? His face?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Inside his apartment on Howe Avenue. He had it up there, and he would show that to the dames he would bring over to swoon. He'd be like, I was in Evil Laugh.
All right.
Also from 1986. Also, wait. No, Scream was 1996. Anyways. Okay. So we were waiting for you to get ready. Darling wifey, me and the Wow Chows on the couch. So Scream 2 and Nightmare on Elm Street. So I bring up Nightmare on Elm Street. Just, again, it's on the internet. Let's see if I can find it on the streaming service somewhere. And Lennox, for whatever reason, wants to watch it. So I start playing it, and it's Freddy walking through some sort of warehouse of some sort. But there's a bunch of knives, and it's terrorizing on some level. Like you realize this guy's bad news, and 10 seconds into the beginning, Lennox turned to me and said, "I'm scared. I don't want to watch this." And I said, "All right." Well, that was a fun little jaunt there into horror 1984.
I agree.
Horror classic. Yeah.
I didn't see it, but it sounds like I don't think we should let our 9-year-old watch that.
It did not. It was Freddy walking up to a table of weapons and sharp objects, and I was like, "This might not be good." And it is rated R. But well, what was happening in 1984? Could they make that movie today with the same kind of gore?
Freddy's canceled today.
Cancel Freddy. Unearthing Robert Englund's racist tweets from 1983. That's the actor who portrayed him. Did you know that?
Once you said it, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy. Longtime star. So, well, that was a fun 10 seconds of Nightmare on Elm Street. Then I bring up Scream 2 because darling daughter Luna Marie wants to watch it. And it's the opening with Jada Pinkett Smith, before she was Smith. Okay. Jada Pinkett and Omar Epps, who was... Well, Omar Epps didn't go on to greatness, but he was a thing back in the day.
People know that name.
Yeah. And Jada Pinkett Smith comes on, and all I can think of is Will Smith and Red Table Talk, and how they like have an open marriage, and she cheated on him, and the Will Smith crying meme because she talks about all this on Red Table Talk, and
with her mother, no less.
Right, and it's just nobody, the meme nobody colon, and then right underneath that. Red Table Talk colon Jada Smith talks about cheating on Will Smith. That's all I can think of. And then Omar Epps, young Omar Epps in a brown leather jacket. Okay.
Say no more.
Break me off a piece of that. And then they get stabbed up, and it's quite gruesome. And this was the opening, and it was 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, we ended up watching that last night.
Yeah, you watched 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, just the opening.
And then we watched it later on in the day, the whole thing.
I didn't like it.
It was so dumb.
It was bad. Like, the first one's bad, but it's still good.
I don't think the first one's bad, actually.
Well, I think
it's good.
It's sort of like how it's parroting horror movies and Jamie Kennedy. There are rules, and like it's not great cinema, I guess I would say, but it's clever, and it was something new and different and unique.
Definitely when it came out, it was very fresh and fresh take on the horror.
Right, but then the second one is just dumb, and we were yelling at the screen. It was so cheesy and laughing, and who did Courtney Cox marry? David Arquette.
Yes,
he's so bad, and Neve Campbell's bad, and Laurie Metcalf, who played Roseanne's sister Jackie for a decade on the Roseanne sitcom, she's bad in the end. It's just stupid.
So many early or late 90s, early 2000s celebrity cameos. Yeah. That cast is full of like
Joshua Jackson, Timothy Olyphant, Noxzema Girl,
Rebecca Gayheart, Portia de Rossi.
It just went on and on. And then you had the previous cast from first one: Jamie Kennedy, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Neve Campbell,
Barrymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Tori Spelling shows up in number 2.
Right. Freddie Prinze Jr.'s wife.
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah,
she's
Sarah
in number
Michelle
2.
Gellar.
That was fun. I had fun watching it.
Dwayne Martin. Yeah, but it was bad.
Yeah.
It's a terrible movie, and Luna's on the fence about Scream 3.
I don't think number 3 is going to be any better. I haven't seen it in 20 years, so I don't know.
Yeah. We might watch it. Okay. We went to get our flu shots. We went to Kaiser on, not Howe Avenue, but in the Arden area. Was it Four Points? What is it called?
Oh, Point West.
Point West. Kaiser Point West. And first off, it was very busy. We got our flu shots there 2 years ago, and it was like nothing going on.
We were in and out. Yeah.
And it was odd because they were giving COVID shots like in the same room as flu shots, and it's just based on which side of the little barricade, the rope, you go on.
Right.
But I was like, this is ripe for confusion or mistakes, and
Lennox and I went to one guy, and you and Luna went to a different person.
Right.
And our guy said, "Okay, what are you here for?"
Yeah.
I said flu shot, and he said, "Good answer." So I was like, okay, I'm glad that we made sure I'm not getting another COVID vaccine.
Right. So notes, observations, thoughts. Lennox was wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, so he had to pull down one side of it so he could get the shot.
The collar he pulled down off his shoulder.
Yeah. Well, yeah, off the shoulder. And it looked like he was wearing a little black dress, an LBD with the off the shoulder cuff top side. Well, I was
something.
He's always shirtless at home, one, but I was like, of all times to be wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, you're doing it now. So he was showing a little shoulder to the ladies. Mm-hmm.
And oop.
Another thing that I thought was odd. So this was a nurse, a Kaiser staffer. Someone had a laptop open, and then she had a Bluetooth speaker that was playing music. Blasting music. That was loud.
It was very loud rock music.
Right. Right. It was right next to where Luna and I, our nurse guy. Why? it was just the most. And it was playing the one song I remember is Red Hot Chili Peppers, Black Bandana, Sweet Louisiana. I think it's Danny, California. But it was, and also Baby, I've been loving, losing sleep.
It was a party atmosphere in there.
It was, but you said it was maybe to relax people?
I don't know. It wasn't, no, because I think that would be like little instrumental, like tinkling music. Well, it wasn't relaxing. It was more of like a fun, jovial. Yeah. Maybe I thought maybe these people need their spirits lifted. People are scared of needles. Yeah. Let's make this a fun place for everyone.
Let's make it a discoteca. Let's bust out the disco globe from the ceiling. But it was really loud, and right next to Luna and I, and we already have masks on. So what? COVID? Yeah, no, yeah. I'm here for the flu. Oh, okay, the flu. Geez. Yeah, it was just bizarre. Our guy, when Luna and I went to one guy, you and Lennox went to a different guy. When we walked up to our guy, he was sitting down in like an office chair, but he was leaning back, like he was like, "Hey man, I'm chilling," and I was like, "Dude, like, out of tension, sir. Get at it, young man. At least act interested. Don't act like you're chilling, like you're bored." So I got my shot. I didn't flex when I got my shot, honey. I got it in the right arm. I almost did.
You're not supposed to, you know.
I know. But I think
you couldn't help. It was so hard probably for you to resist.
It was. I wanted to do it for the nurse, for him.
Of course.
Because he sees, there were a lot of people in there who were a mess. Looks-wise. But I wanted to flex, but I didn't. Because you're supposed to relax, right? Yeah. Be at ease. But I did wear a tank top and a hoodie over the tank top, and then I pulled down the hoodie to reveal my muscular biceps and my pectoralis majoris. I gave him a show, honey. It made his day. Lennox got a lollipop. Luna did not.
She was upset about that.
Yeah.
Very unfair.
And when Lennox was getting a shot, he was kind of bouncing around. And I was like, dude, you gotta sit still for this nurse. But your guys' nurse had jokes, honey.
And it was nonstop jokes.
Give us one of them.
Lennox was kind of saying, hey, I'm scared, I'm nervous. And the guy said, well, I can tell you one thing. I promise you, I won't feel a thing. But he also... I told you a bunch yesterday. You didn't write it down?
I know.
Shoot. Oh, he said, now I have some medicine for you when we're all done with this, to Lennox. And then he pointed at the suckers.
And then I caught one, like Lennox, the shot was done. And then your nurse said, did you want another one? And it was like, okay. So,
Lennox said, that was it? And the guy said, yeah, we're done. I can give you another one if you want.
It's just, listen, we're not here for Jerry Seinfeld, sir. Okay?
And oop.
Okay, we left. All was grand. We got our flu shots. And we were on the way to Taco Bell. So, because you promised Luna Marie Taco Bell or sushi. Yes. And I look at it from a financial standpoint. Sushi, she gets sometimes 3 rolls, and that can be $20 to $25. But her standard order at Taco Bell is 3 bean burritos, no onions, which comes to under $6. So I was like, let's do TB. And, well, if we go to sushi, and if we all get sushi, then our bill balloons to $60 or whatever. So we went to Taco Bell, and we put in the order on the way when we hit the Highway 50, because at that point we're like 10 minutes away from Taco Bell. So, honey, what does Taco Bell mean to you in your life?
It's very special. I've been going there my whole life.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, when we try to decide where to eat or where to get food on the weekends, you always want Taco Bell. Luna almost always wants Taco Bell. I never want Taco Bell. Lennox can do Taco Bell. Sure. But actually, they kind of oscillate between Taco Bell and McDonald's all the time. Yes. And I can do McDonald's, but Taco Bell, like, there's never anything I want there. And then so I end up going to the value menu, which has actually been pared down. But I get a bunch of things from the value menu, like $12 worth of stuff. I eat it all. I hate it all. Or I don't enjoy any of it. And it's way too much food. And then I feel bloated and I hate myself. And I'm just like, I don't like the Taco Bell. But they did have this Cantina crisp or whatever. What is it called?
Crispy Cantina Taco?
Cantina Crispy Melt Taco. And then I wanted to get some breakfast items because I don't think I've eaten Taco Bell breakfast, but not in years and years and years. So we were in that sweet spot. We picked it up around 10:30. So we got the bean burritos, we got the cantinas, and then we got some breakfast items. They have breakfast. I got egg grande breakfast burrito. They have it with sausage, and then there's with steak. I don't like Taco Bell steak. It's very it breaks apart very easily.
I imagine it's not good quality.
You've never had it?
No, I haven't.
It's not good.
I don't think steak belongs in breakfast.
Yeah. Well, steak and eggs, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not even that.
I've had that, and I'm like, this isn't breakfast. But I opted for their sausage burrito because Taco Bell steak I think the chicken is good. Like, it is. The chicken is decent, but the Taco Bell steak, it comes apart too easily when you're chewing it, and you're like, this should take a little bit more effort. So the Cantina Crispy Melt. They have 2 options. You can get one with black beans, and then the other option, which we got, has no beans. And what do black beans mean to you in your life? Or what's your hot take on black beans, honey? Because I showed the picture to you, and you were like, no way.
I love black beans.
Really?
I do love black beans.
Okay.
I often get them as a side, or if we're going to a Mexican restaurant, I'll opt for those as my beans on the side.
Over pinto?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love black beans, but they do not look good in any of the Taco Bell foods.
Yeah.
I also think I prefer like black beans by themselves. I don't want them in my taco.
Yeah.
Or burrito or whatever.
As a meat substitute or whatever.
And
So the thing about the Cantina Crispy Melt is they fry the taco shell there. It says daily, whatever that means. They fry like 600 of them at 4 a.m. and then if you're coming in for a Cantina Melt at 9 p.m., you get the 4 a.m. lot. I'm not sure, but that's the deal. It's freshly fried, so it's not a traditional crunchy shell taco, and it's not their soft flour tortilla shell. It's fried fresh, and that's its selling point. When you order on the app, I like that you can like order napkins, and it's all free. You can order napkins, straw, hot sauce, and they got the 4 different kinds of hot sauce. You can order a cup lid in the app, if you want
Just a lid.
Yeah, and a spork, which I think is cool. They ended up giving me/us a fork, but I like that you can get a bunch of napkins, because sometimes these places to go, they don't give you any napkins, and you have to ask for them, and they don't give you any ketchup. You have to ask for it. Like, of course I want. Give me 3 things of ketchup. Listen, when I worked at McDonald's, and someone ordered large fries, I gave them 3 or 4 packets of ketchup.
It's very generous,
even though I wasn't supposed to.
I know, they're very.
They're shady.
They keep their sauces close to themselves.
They're cheap. Taco Bell hot sauce, honey. You don't like it. Why don't you like it? But you did use it.
I did use it. I use it almost every time I go to Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, it's free. They give you so much, and it adds some moisture. I
just don't like it.
Yeah. It's okay. I'd rather have, like, a salsa.
I guess maybe it's too thin, yeah.
Yeah. We get the Great Value salsa, and it's fine and dandy.
Great Value salsa is exactly like the packets of salsa that they give you at McDonald's when you get their sausage burritos.
Oh yeah. There's some like tomatoes and onions in there. Yeah, it's
good.
It's a good time. Remember when we were taste testing Jim Boy's taco sauces, and we were like, well, we need a bunch of tacos, so we ordered the party pack, which is 12.
This was such
tacos.
a mistake.
And the ground beef was.
It was horrible. It
was terrifying.
Was it because we ordered so many?
I don't know.
We waited too long?
I'm not sure. But we ended up throwing away like half of them.
Oh, yeah. They were bad that day.
Yeah. And we ate a few with the hot sauce, which was really a disservice to the hot sauce. And then we had, 6, 7, 8 tacos left. We both looked at each other and said, we don't want to eat these. We don't want to keep them around. So we tossed them in the trash. Another note, they have hash browns for $1.29. And it's just your standard hash brown patty. But at $1.29, it's like less than half the price of a McDonald's hash brown. So if you're craving a hash brown, hit up Taco Bell. They're cheap.
That's crazy.
Well, the best buy is what we do. We get the 10-pack. From Walmart, which is about $2, so it's 20 cents per hash brown. So $1.29 is quite the price hike, but Taco Bell out here committing highway robbery. Price gouging is what it is. I went in there, placed the order. We were on the freeway. I walked in there. I was in there less than a minute till our order was ready. They throw the sticker on there on the bag so you know it's sealed, so no one messes with it. And they wrote my name in like Sharpie on the bag. They wrote Vince. I thought that was nice. And like I was in there, and there was no one else in there. And the lady who gave me my order just said, "Are you Vince? Yeah. Here's your order. Cool."
And oop.
And it was okay. So our order was in one big bag, and it was like about like a grocery store size bag. And I brought out one bag, but it was heavy. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of food in there. Hop in the car, and then Luna instantly comes out with, "Can I eat one of my burritos?" And I was like, "Luna, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's like 15 different items in here. I don't want to be digging around because we live so close. We're like 2 minutes away, and we're gonna break bread and enjoy each other's company. So let's wait till we get home, and then you can dive in and have your burritos." Like I said, I asked for a spork in the app. They gave us a fork. Not a big deal. I did ask for their breakfast salsa, and they gave us no breakfast salsas.
I've never had that. What is that?
I'm not sure. It's in a yellow packet.
You've never had it either?
No. And I assume it's lighter, like a morning light brew coffee.
I really want to try that. I'm very curious.
Yeah. But we got a bunch of other hot sauces, and most of them are still in our refrigerator and in the condiment section. Okay, now let's get to the food. Hash brown. Did you try this, honey?
No.
Okay, I gave it to Lennox, but I was like, I want a bite because I want to see what's going on. It's good. It's a small step below Mickey D's, but it's half the price. and if anything, I would ask for it well done because it was a tad undercooked. But I even think McDonald's hash browns are undercooked. But it's a solid deal. So my 2 breakfast items: grande toasted breakfast burrito and breakfast CrunchWrap. The grande toasted breakfast burrito. It starts with, this is from TacoBell.com, honey. It starts with the sausage. Wow, doesn't everything. Then double the eggs, potato bites, tomatoes, and 3 melty cheeses to bring it all together and toast it to perfection. Costs $3.29 for 560 calories. My first bite, it was all tortilla.
I hate that.
What the heck? And then my last bite, it was all egg. So it was poorly constructed burrito. Mine didn't come with potatoes for whatever reason. The sausage crumbles, I mean, visually they were there, but there wasn't much flavor. I did like the tomatoes, but there weren't a lot of them. Mostly it was just egg and cheese, which is fine, but wasn't a fan of the grande toasted breakfast burrito. Next breakfast item I got was the breakfast CrunchWrap. This from TacoBell.com. Eggs. Your choice of bacon or sausage. I didn't get a choice. It came with bacon. Real cheddar cheese, creamy jalapeno sauce, ooh, and a full hash brown in a very hexagonal handheld breakfast. I forget geometry, honey.
A hexagonal handheld breakfast?
Is that like a stop sign?
6. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And the octagon is 8, right?
Yeah.
$3.49 for 670 calories. Holy Toledo. Now, you saw this, honey. It was small.
It was so tiny.
It was like a hockey puck or like the size of my palm. It was very, very small. And it's called the breakfast crunch wrap because they throw a hash brown in there. But by the time you start digging in, there was no crunch. Too much tortilla because how they do it is they fold up the sides of the tortilla. So you get like a bunch of tortilla on top. And it was just too much tortilla. Just like the burrito, the grande burrito. Too much tortilla on both items. And there was bacon in there. It was like bacon bits, just bacon crumbles. Oh. And mine didn't have sauce. Disappointing. I mean, I ate both of them. And I'm still here. I didn't die. But both just not worth it. Not good. Didn't enjoy them. Okay, let's get to the feature player, honey. The Cantina Crispy Melt Taco. This from TacoBell.com. A white corn shell, freshly fried daily with a melted layer of our 3-cheese blend and nacho cheese sauce and filled with seasoned beef, reduced fat sour cream. Just go with the regular fat sour cream.
That's odd.
We like flavor. Okay, if you're at Taco Bell, you ain't out here watching your health. Lettuce, tomatoes, and real shredded cheddar cheese. $2.39 for 280 calories. Not bad. Go ahead, honey. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections?
I thought it was delicious.
Yeah.
I thought it was superior to their normal crunchy taco. The shell...
Absolutely.
The shell tasted more of what you would get at like a Mexican... Yeah. What are those places called?
Taqueria.
Yeah. I kept thinking Cantina.
Yeah.
That's the name. Yes, they tasted more of what you'd get at a taqueria.
Yeah.
Like a freshly fried shell.
Right.
The shell was really good. It was crispy.
Yeah.
I thought it was delicious. I liked the nacho cheese being in there.
Yeah.
It was great. I would like to get it again.
Yeah. It was good. I would the shell is the selling point. The shell is the star of the show. It's better than your normal crunchy taco shell from Taco Bell, but I would put it a step below. Like when we get crispy tacos from Chuyita,
well,
they really freshly fry those. Like they fry them when you order them, and they're like puffs in the shell, and there's still some hot grease on there. It's like a whole deal.
That's a real taqueria there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're a lot better.
Yeah, but it was better than the normal crunchy taco shell, but it was a step below taqueria level. Cocina Doña Chuyita, our favorite Mexican place in West Sacramento. They do a standout crispy taco, but it was good. I'd say it was a step up from the normal shell, but it's not a huge difference.
I want one right now.
In the beginning, I thought it was a regular crunchy shell because I was like, it's not that visually.
Really?
That much visually. Well, it's not as the crunchy shell taco is more yellow, I guess. But I was expecting chuyita, where there's grease and it's hot and it's bubbly.
Your
and
expectations were too high.
Piping hot. I'd say it's 5 to 10% better than a regular taco. The rest of it was classic Taco Bell. You like it or you don't. I do.
Yep, I do too.
One thing is that it was super messy because it's crunchy and it starts falling apart and everything's bedlam happens.
I love that because you eat it and then whatever falls down on your plate, then you eat that with a fork, like a little taco salad.
Yeah, or a spork. Or some Juanita's tortilla chips. 1 to 10, honey, for the Cantina crispy melt taco.
7.5.
I'll give it a 7. Maybe
wow.
Maybe it's 6.5.
No. You said 7.
Okay. No take backs. No take backs. 1, 2, 3 jinx. 1, 2, 3 jinx. Okay, so 3 hours passed and we went to the gym.
We went to the gym.
We lift.
We dragged ourselves to the gym.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
And oop.
We went to the gym after eating Taco Bell. Your motivation goes down big time. I was
so proud of us for making it.
I know. It was difficult to get out of our door and through the gym doors. Thankfully, we just have to walk there. It's our little condo gym, more like a fitness museum. But we worked out, and as always, you're glad when you're done. And then a few hours later, we got Domino's. Now, why did we get Domino's? Because on Facebook, there was an ad for their cheesy stuffed bread. What is it called? Stuffed cheesy bread with spinach and feta. Picture looked fabulous.
Wow.
I tagged you.
Yeah.
And you were like, when? And I said, maybe this weekend. But then another ad came on because Mark Zuckerberg steals our information. Please keep stealing it. Give me good ads. Give me relevant ads. Okay. An Instagram ad for the cheesy stuffed bread came on. It didn't look so good.
Right.
Like there was like a little cheese on top, but it wasn't so voluptuous or inviting or golden brown and cheesy, gooey. Cheese wasn't pouring everywhere. I tagged you on that and I was like, maybe we should I'm having second thoughts on this. But we ended up getting it. And I like on Facebook ads when Domino's, because it's clearly an advertisement and they paid for this marketing. And then the comments are like, this bread sucks. Or, I got it last week and it was half full. And the manager at the Grand Rapids Domino's is an anti-Semite. All those comments, and then Domino's has to respond and say, "Please send us an email with your concern and your issue."
Turn off the comments, Domino's.
No, keep them on. Keep them on. Face, put on a brave face, and take it offline. Take it to email. Not be so public. They have the car side option, which when you do pick up, they do the car side, which they bring it to your car. I did that once at Marco's, which is another pizza joint near where we live, and I don't like it because you feel just so lazy. Like these hardworking teenagers are just throwing pizzas in your window, and you're like, "Thank you." I felt like a big time loser the one time I did it, so I opted for pickup where you walk in. One thing I thought was noteworthy as far as sauce. So you can get the red tomato sauce on pizza, but you can also get garlic parmesan sauce. You can get Alfredo sauce, and you can get honey barbecue sauce. I'm not a fan of barbecue sauce.
Neither of us are on pizza.
But I thought the garlic parm and Alfredo sauce would be something to try. And then there was also you could get ranch.
Oh yeah, ranch as the sauce. As the sauce, yeah. That's so odd.
Because we love to dip. Everyone loves to dip pizza in ranch.
Yeah, if you get ranch as your sauce, then I guess you're dipping in the marinara cup.
Ah,
you do it backwards. Or opposite.
Maybe, or you could dip it in ranch and get like
no.
Get ranch will get you coming or going. What's an expression? Ranch will get you in the front door and the back door.
I don't know.
Or it'll be like ranch Inception or something. Well, but I was thinking like one of the reasons we love dipping pizza in ranch is because it's cold and thick. And when you throw a pizza in the oven, that ranch as your base sauce, it's going to get thin and hot.
Do you want hot ranch?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'd be open to it. Hot Ranch. It's a good band name.
And oop.
Okay, so checking out, they give you the option. I did it on their website, where you can round up your total for change. Your tab. You can, and it literally has the message: "Be the hero, round up for change. Would you like to donate to St. Jude by rounding up your order total to the nearest dollar? Join in their life-saving mission, finding cures, saving children." And it has a picture of, I assume, a young, lovely child who probably is afflicted with something or is a model. And you're like, this is your gig for the day. But there were two options. One, yes, round up. So our total was, I forget, $20. For instance, it was $20.10. 10 cents was the change. One option was, yes, round up 90 cents now. And then the second option was, yes, always round up. So it was like, you can give 90 cents now, or for the rest of your life, when you purchase Domino's through their website, you can always round up and give to this.
So they're going to remember you?
Young child. Yeah. I got a login. I got an account. Okay. I got a pizza profile, honey. I don't know if you knew this, but so I just thought that I don't like being bugged by these multi-million-dollar corporations, multi-billion-dollar corporations in some cases, and give your 42 cents to the sickly. It's like, well, why don't you give 42 cents to the sickly? We got carry out from the Harbor Boulevard Domino's location. Place the order, got the message. It'll be ready in 12 to 22 minutes. And a big message came up: please wear a face covering, wear a mask. Okay, fine. So now comes the game changer, honey. Domino's has what's called a Domino's tracker, and it's like a progress bar, and it tracks. I'm not sure how they do this. Maybe through the NSA, maybe Mark Zuckerberg spying on their browsing habits. But it has 5 stages of your order: prep, bake, quality check, ready. Okay, 4 stages. I saw 5 words. I'm sorry. So and it constantly updates when it's baking, and then I'm not sure what the quality check is. Like, this pizza was in the oven for 6
looks good.
Right. I'm closing the box. I thought that was super cool. So you know exactly where it is.
Love that.
Yeah. And it even has a patent. Okay.
Patent?
Yeah, it has a patent. It says Domino's Tracker right on the app when you're staring at the Domino's Tracker. Patent number 10,262,281. That's impressive.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I drove there. It's not too far. I was listening to Justin Bieber Peaches, honey. He's got his Peaches out in Georgia. Because, like, back in the day when I used to pull up to the club, I'd bump Drake.
Yeah.
But now I pull up to Domino's bumping Bieber. I never pulled up to the club bumping Drake. So that only happens in music videos, right? Like, I ain't Ray J.
It's embarrassing if you bump anything anywhere. I'm embarrassed.
When you pull up to the club, you drive by it and you look for parking, right?
You have to park 3 blocks away.
Right. This is so silly. They have something called the Pie Pass. So, there's a little button right below the pizza tracker where it says something like, "I'm walking in right now." So theoretically, if there's a line, you go past that line, and then they'll instantly recognize you and throw you the pizzas, and you can get the heck out of Dodge.
You're VIP?
Yeah, you're very like when you pull up to the club bumping Drake, and the security goes, excuse me," and they pull the velvet ropes. They say, "You come in. You don't need to pay no cover. You don't even need to be on a list." And I did that. There was no line, but I still did it because I wanted to feel special. And I pressed it, and it's like, "Come on in. Avoid the line." There was no line. I still had to wait 1 to 2 minutes.
Aww.
Because I walked in and they knew it was me. I mean, there was no one else in there. And they were like, oh, your stuff's just coming out. And I was like, oh, but I pressed the button on your app. What about the Pi Pass? Pi Pass. It's a play on bypass, honey. Like how you bypass the line.
Fun.
Pi Pass. Super fun. I did like that when I walked in, because they got the TVs up there, like the flat screens where they put the menu up there and pictures of food and stuff. My name was up there. It said, welcome to Domino's, Vince, something like that. But my name is in big letters. You feel like a celebrity. Like, I'm sure that's how, like Britney Spears, she's playing at whatever hotel. She's got the residency. Mm-hmm. When she drives in for work, she sees her name up on the marquee there, Britney Spears. I'm sure it's very, very similar.
It's like, this is what I've worked my whole life for.
Yeah. I'm someone. I'm validated. I'm famous. I'm a celebrity. Free me! Free Vince. Hashtag free Vince. They shorted me a sauce.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We got 2 marinara and 1 garlic butter. And one of the marinara wasn't there. The young man helping me, I was like, oh, I need 1 more marinara. He said, sure. No problem. He grabbed it right away. The Harbor Boulevard location, it's a good space. There isn't any indoor seating. I'm not sure if that's a COVID thing or there's just no indoor seating ever. But it's not like the Little Caesars. Like the Little Caesars in West Sacramento, I think most Little Caesars, like you walk in the door and you're like bumping into the counter right away.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room in there. And if there's 2 other people in there, it's kind of like shoulder to shoulder. Like this is a really tight space. But this Domino's was big and large, and it was nice. It was much better than the Lil C's. One thing I wish we had 3 cups of sauces. I wish they gave me a bag to hold the sauces. So they stacked our pizza and whatever else we got in a couple boxes, and then they put the little cups on top. And suddenly, like, you got to like balance.
That's very precarious.
Yeah. Like, am I in Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus? Like, should I be riding a unicycle while balancing these tiny cups of sauces on top of these high boxes piled high? I drove home. I took West Capitol. Just a side note for the West Saxons out there, West Capitol. It's gone through quite the transition. They paved it, and it was a pain in the ass to drive. It was like potholes galore. And then while they were paving it, which has been the past few months, it was a pain in the ass because there's construction and all this stuff going on. But it's really nice now. It's paved. And I would venture to say there are less of the riffraff of those currently temporarily experiencing homelessness on West Capitol, and it's a pleasurable little drive now. And I was thinking about it, and back in the day, Rudy Giuliani, okay, he's a nut job now. Okay, let's be honest, he's a whack job. But back in the day when he was mayor of New York, he had this broken window theory, and he was like, if your storefront or whatever has a broken window, fix it right away, because that is a sign that if you're willing to let that go, then other things will be let go or looked over. Like, oh, it's a broken window, no big deal. Oh, 80-year-old lady got mugged last week, whatever. But so his theory was that you fix the broken window, and it's sort of like trickle down economics or trickle up broken window theory, but you fix a broken window quickly, and it's a sign that you care about that stuff. And the riffraff, the ne'er-do-wells won't hang out or won't be so troublesome. And I just had that thought driving down West Capitol.
Can't wait to drive down and see.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Another thought. So I'm driving home on West Capitol. Who are these people walking their dogs or their babies in a little stroller, staring at their phones on West Capitol, which is a busy street? Who are these losers?
You really should keep your eye out when you're on that busy street.
Yeah. We go for walks, and most of the time we don't even bring our phone.
Yeah.
Because we want to be
It's time to disconnect, get back to nature.
Right. And so when you're pushing a baby, I would think that'd be like, I'm going to focus on this baby and see if there's any drunk drivers or whatever. But yeah, I saw some guy pushing a baby stroller while staring down at his telephone like, dude, you're a loser. Worst parent ever. So I called CPS. Okay.
Maybe he was on his Domino's app.
Pizza tracker. It does have a patent. And then coming back, I saw our neighbor Michael at the pool, at our condo pool. It's really cold. I was like, what are you doing at the pool there, Michael? Anyways, okay. So let's get to the food. The sauces first. The garlic dipping cup. You liked it, honey.
Heck yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's a garlic. It's like a melted garlic butter.
Butter, yeah. It's very. I think Papa John's like pioneered that this condiment. They're famous for their little garlic butter that they give you for free with every pizza. But this is a very good replication. I was dipping everything in there.
Yes,
it was super good. And then we got 2 cups of their marinara. What did you think, honey?
It was fine. It was just standard marinara.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was very canned, very artificial.
It was a little too thick for my taste. A little bit too tomato pasty.
Yeah, and we almost got ranch, but I knew it was going to be in a cup like
horrible.
Yeah. Just they make it in whatever Cincinnati and they ship it out here, and it's just not good. Okay, so we got 5 cheese dip.
That's
so
right.
This is it comes in like an aluminum foil pie tin.
Yes.
With a little cover on top, and we got it with garlic bread twists. What did you think of the 5 cheese dip with the garlic bread twist, honey?
It was fantastic.
When you pull off the top, I was like, it's not full to the top. It's about 40% full, and I was like, this isn't a lot of cheese. But after about 3 swipes at it, I was like, this is a lot of cheese.
It's so rich.
Yeah, it's super duper rich.
It was fantastic. It was delicious
and indulgent. And there was like spots of oil.
Oh yeah.
like there was like it was a oil spill off of the Alaskan coastline or whatever. So the garlic bread twists, I thought they were good. But it's a bunch of bread with a little butter.
I thought they were so good.
It went well together. But you're more of a cheese gal. I can dig cheese, but I'm not that big into cheese. And one thing about the 5 cheese dip is that it does not get better with age. Eat it ASAP because every minute it kind of degrades into just an odd viscous texture.
It hardens.
Yeah. So yeah, 5 cheese dip, garlic bread twist. Get it, knock yourself out. If you're into cheese, you're gonna love it. Another thing about the garlic bread twist, the box that they came in, like there was so much butter that it was leaked. So there's vats of oil in the cheese dip, and then there's like butter soaking through the bottom. At one point, I raised the box of garlic bread twist, and it was just butter, dark brown, leaking through the entire bottom.
That is exactly what I want to see on the bottom of my Domino's boxes.
I know.
You're selling these products.
I know. Then I got a small hand-tossed crust pizza with sausage. I thought did you get a piece, honey?
I had 1 piece.
Okay.
It was very tiny, and Lennox was eating that with us.
Yeah. I thought it was fine.
It was fine.
It was like okay size sausage. There was, on a piece Lennox had, there was a mushroom on there. And I thought he was going to jump out of the window.
He was horrified.
I know. But there wasn't enough sausage. Like, I realized I'm getting a small, but on a couple pieces there was like 1 piece of tiny piece of sausage. It's like, dude, like,
is that because the slices themselves were so tiny?
Yeah,
there just wasn't much room for a sausage.
That's true. Sausage. That's true. But you could pump out a little more sausage. So do you remember several years ago when Domino's was like, we sucked for a decade or 2, and now we're rebranding and redoing our recipes? So one of the big things was that the pizza crust is It's described from Domino's.com as garlic seasoned crust with a rich, buttery taste. It was there, and it's a bit of an upgrade, but in the end, it doesn't make a big difference.
It's better than Little Caesars pizza.
Yes, but that's not saying much. I had that same exact thought, but Little Caesars has become bottom of the barrel, low rent, and is priced accordingly. But yeah, it was fine. They do have pan crust, which I want to try.
I would like to try that too.
Yeah, I love pan crust, and they have Brooklyn style, which is they essentially stretch out the dough.
Oh, I like
and
that
you can
too.
Fold it, and it's thinner.
Like Spyro.
Yeah,
I like that style.
Yeah, maybe we'll get. Well, let's get it.
Let's get it right now.
I have a pizza profile. I don't know if you heard. Okay, the star of the show. That looked great in one Facebook ad and then not so great in another Instagram ad.
And oop. And oop.
Stuffed cheesy bread with spinach and feta. Described from Domino's.com as our oven-baked breadsticks are... Oh, O-U-R and then A-R-E. Why? Poor writing. Our oven-baked breadsticks are stuffed with cheese, fresh spinach, and feta cheese, covered in a blend of cheese made with 100% real mozzarella and cheddar, seasoned with a touch of garlic and parmesan. Add marinara, which we had, for your favorite dipping cup for an additional charge. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for bringing me into reality while you had me with your captivating creative writing there, Domino's. So go ahead, honey. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections on this stuff?
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Everybody knows that feta and spinach are two of the best food combinations.
Yeah.
It's right up there with peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah. The other option they had was bacon and jalapeno stuffed cheesy bread, and I was like, I would like to try the bacon, but I don't want a bunch of chopped jalapenos.
I'm the opposite. I'm so over bacon being in everything. Yeah. I would have loved a jalapeno and cheese bread. But alas.
But I asked you about spinach and feta, and you love feta.
I love feta and I love feta and spinach together.
Yeah. It was soft. I dug it.
It was so good.
We both dug it. It was like soft yet crunchy. And then look out for the end pieces because there's not much stuffed cheesy.
No, there isn't. But you know what? Their bread, the bread on these things and the bread in the garlic twist that we got, it smelled like a fresh homemade roll. It was very soft. It was very fragrant. Yeah. It was very good bread. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah. And it was I thought it was really good. And then when you dipping it in the garlic butter dipping sauce, I was like, this is out of this world, unstoppable. It was so flippin' good. Big thumbs up.
Definitely. Our clothes are done.
Is that mine or yours?
I don't know.
I think they're yours. No, they're mine. Is that the washer or dryer?
My stuff's in the dryer and yours is in the washer.
Even news. All right, so we're big fans of stuffed cheesy bread with spinach and feta.
Absolutely. Well done, Domino's. I feel like they've stepped up their game.
They have.
With these new products.
Absolutely. And also big fans. Well, you were a big fan. I was a fan of the Cantina Crispy Melt from Taco Bell. Cantina Crispy Melt Taco. Alrighty, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Gatorade Zero. We don't have a promo code for Gatorade Zero. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have called Liz Fisher a senior citizen, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye. That's the official end of the program, but here's some bonus content for those who follow us on OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans. If you love ASMR or mukbang, which you're wax lady.
My wax lady today, out of the blue. I love those videos where it's people eating food. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, so do I.
Or if you're a furry, here's us eating Taco Bell Enjoy.
And oop.
Ooh. We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender?
And oop.
Oh, she turned into a taco. Honey, you know the W tongue? Like how you can make your tongue look like a W? Yeah, my friend can do that.
Isn't it a clover?
Something like that. Yeah, my friend can do it.
Is it a taco or is it
Honey,
a
can you
sandwich?
get
It's like a
a
W.
placemat for yourself?
It's
Or
like,
a towel? Just a towel.
my friend can do it, and it's like,
Because I don't... I don't like us eating directly on the table.
why not?
Exactly.
Where's that?
Boys, right?
No booper, no life. No booper, no life.
We're gonna get warm temperature ground beef on the table.
Mom, this is how life works. No booper, no life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this all just sauce?
Booper report.
Yeah, we didn't get any food. We just got all
Okay.
sauce.
Len.
Cheeps. I'm Barito.
What is this? Yours?
Oh, it's hash brown.
Oh,
Did
mine.
you get two?
Can I have
Oh no,
one?
where are these little balls?
Cinnamon balls. Len likes these, right?
Here's... I think this is a Cantina.
Let me eat my hash brown first.
Okay. Only beans. Oh, you got the hash brown for Len?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a lot of food.
Yeah.
How
I
does
wanna
all
bite.
that fit in there? It's like Mary Poppins.
Diablo.
Why'd he sign it or they sign it?
That just means that it's special.
Len, let me get a bite.
Like, it's not... It's something different than, like, the normal order.
No booper, no life. I'm gonna go for my water.
Okay. Are we starting with the Cantina? I'm excited. I like that shell. Heck of crunchy. I'm gonna use this sauce after all, just cause.
Did we get a spork?
No, we didn't. Even
Would
though
you say
ordered
this shell is different from the regular crunchy?
one. Yes, it's more crunchy.
You like the hot sauce?
It's okay. Do you?
Yes.
Let's see. There's no spork?
Want me to get you one?
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
This is a fork, not a spork.
True.
Heck of messy. Dude, this is heck tiny.
What is it?
Breakfast crunch wrap. Oh my goodness. Pathetic.
It's a little uncrustable.
Is there a hash brown in there? Wow.
Oh, can I have it?
Can I have light or no?
I don't want to have it.
There's a hash brown.
Yeah, here, you can have the rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what's in that? Egg, cheese?
I just opened it, tried to
brown.
open this upside down. There's only two in there. They're covered in sugar.
I think that Cantina is good.
I used to hate like the see, mom, see like the gooey stuff in there. I used to hate it, and now I love it.
I love it.
I know.
It's hecka good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's like cream or custard or something.
I love it.
I don't think the shell is markedly different. You have another one, right?
I think the shell's a lot better than their normal tacos.
bacon in here.
Bacon.
Taco Bell's very messy.
Yeah, it is.
I love my big
Sorry,
burritos.
Mom.
Why did it say that?
I don't know. I like their little sayings they have.
What's that one have?
I do.
Oh dear.
Taking requests.
Cherry.
This one
Sorry, Mom.
says, "Marry me."
Give me. Ah. They'll just say sorry, Mom.
Oh, marry me, I do.
Now you try. I don't want to try.
No.
Do you want to use it?
You can have it.
What does it say?
I do. All my tomatoes fell out.
Why is there a paper on it?
I think that's to like hold it together.
What?
My taco.
Oh. I thought you guys got 2 hash browns. Look at that booper hallucinating. Mom, look at him. Look how he hallucinates.
Yeah.
On Thursday when I didn't go to school, it looked like he was praying. 'Cause he was like, his arms were like this, and he was like. I tried to take a picture, but then when I moved, he like noticed me.
Uh-oh.
Just praying, get me the hell out of here.
Pepper's so
I
fun.
want another cat. I want
What the heck?
Move me.
Hit puberty for 0.1 seconds.
So you're sorry to Liz Fisher?
Nope. Ah.
I'm gonna go get Liz Fisher's chips.
Are we gonna get candy after this?
Tomorrow, boy.
What?
Are you gonna go trick or treating?
No.
I have no idea. I have one day and I don't have a costume.
We can throw something together for trick or treating.
True.
I haven't gone trick or treating. This would be my 3rd year.
I know. You guys haven't gone to go the last couple of years.
I want them. Aw,
You still have all those chips
they're not as good.
and your burrito.
Not the Doritos good. You know, these chips ain't no salt. Y'all know I'm all about salt.
Oh yes, we know.
The hash browns are one of my favorite things from like all fast foods.
They're a good time.
Yeah. I think I got a chip in my eye. A chip particle.
My friend broke a pencil in my ear and it scared the crap out of me.
In your ear? What do you
Not
mean?
in my ear, but like right here.
Was he trying to scare you?
Yeah. It scared the crap out of me. He did it to my other friend too.
Was it funny?
Yeah. It wasn't in my ear, but it was like basically like right
Was it
here.
Sterling?
No, it was one of my annoying friends.
Christopher.
One of your annoying friends?
Christopher.
No, Christopher can't even reach me.
Love a
tortilla?
comeback story.
What's that one say?
Is that what it says?
Yeah, love a comeback story.
Is Booper ever gonna make a comeback?
What's the guy come back from?
A 16-hour grudge.
Yeah. He will.
I'm holding a 16-day grudge.
First of all, this one says on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3, bam.
You're so my type, honey.
What? What's that one say?
This one?
Yeah.
Taking,
Oh, the anticipation.
taking requests.
That one says sorry, Mom. Why did I say sorry, Mom? 3 of them do. What's that mean? Is that a reference to something?
Can I eat this?
Yeah.
Is that a reference to something? Sorry, Mom. I don't know what it is.
Just silly.
It's the latest trend on TikTok. Haven't you heard of it?
Oh.
What?
Did we talk to them about putting garlic in their ear? Or nose?
No.
What?
That's a TikTok trend.
What is wrong with these TikTok trends?
Don't do it.
But if you do it, make sure you TikTok it.
But if you do it, you're
Film
gonna
it.
die. That could kill you. If you shove it too up, and that will kill you.
Maybe.
How do you even fit garlic in your nose?
Don't put anything in your nose or your ear.
We'll have to go up a test.
Well, the doctor can put something in your nose or ear.
Of that headphone. Of
That's
that
okay.
tissue when your nose is bleeding.
Headphones in your nose?
Okay, fine.
We got 2 cheeses.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
why.
that a mistake?
Yeah, I think
What
so.
if I took my my AirPods to school and connected them?
Connect them to what?
I don't know.
My friend does that. And I listen to music with her.
In class? Or at lunch?
I did do that once in PE. Then I got scared that we were going to get caught, so I gave it back to her.
Oh, jeez.
No comment on the name. It was Brayden. No, it wasn't. I would never know. I'm full. Do you want my burrito?
Sure. Is that your last one?
I thought you said I'm full of. Do you want my burrito? What?
She did say I'm full. Do you want my burrito?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Are we going to see you again today?
Nope.
Yeah. Stream
Don't
two.
scream.
Yeah. All right, girl.
That's it though. See you later. When are we gonna watch Scream?
Hmm?
When are we watching Scream?
Later.
One later. Can I stay up till 5? As in have it pull an all-nighter.
What?
Can I pull an all-nighter?
Sure.
Stay up all night?
Sure.
Yeah.
You want to come to the gym with us?
No.
I don't want to go to the gym with us.
Vince saw a kid in there working out.
Oh.
Would you say they were like Lennox's age or Luna's age?
And
It'll be fun.
It'd be embarrassing.
Fun.
embarrassing.
Working out.
How's that embarrassing?
I don't like other people. I don't like being social.
Me neither, son.
Is there anyone there? Or is it usually just you guys?
Sometimes there's 1 or 2 other people. Sometimes it's just us.
Yay. Okay, well,
We're
come.
friendly. We're friendly. We're friends with one. We're enemies with another.
If you guys go there and there's only one person and I'm awake, come back and take me there. You guys are the only ones.
Okay.
And then I'll work out, and then if someone comes, I'm walking home. You guys walk there or drive there?
We walk there, son.
Well, y'all are lazy.
Really?
No, you work there.
We drive if we go to the far one.
Yeah, the far one. The one way
We
over
haven't been there in a long time.
Half across the world. And that's because we have that. Are we ever going to go back in the pool?
Yes.
No.
Only in the summer.
Yeah.
Imagine it freezes up during the winter.
It doesn't get that cold here.
Ah!
I know.
Alrighty, I'm on my way to Domino's.
We're gonna skip the gym
Oh, wait, you guys are going to Domino?
for dinner or lunch. Is this our breakfast?
This is our lunch. Definitely.
Dinner.
It's like,
Almost 11. What do you mean this is our breakfast?
Brunch. We live how we want. We don't play by anyone's rules, Luna.
what's in between dinner or lunch and dinner?
Dinner.
Lunch. Dunch. Afternoon tea.
Why is it called noon?
I don't know.
Ask Google.
What?
Ask Google.
Oh.
Hey Google,
Boop.
what's the origin of the word noon?
On the
Moon.
It's because you said noon. Yeah, I'm a comedian. Yeah.
No.
New.
Noon.
Well, she understands temperature.
Okay, that's temperature. I didn't quite understand what you're trying to say. Now we go noon.
Hey Google, Volume 5.
19.
Hey Google, what's the origin of the word noon?
On the website merriam-webster.com, they say that word derives from the Latin nonus, meaning ninth, related to novem, the word for the number 9. Do you want a little more context?
No. Never. Never again. You're staring at me. Okay, Mom, what do you think AM and PM stands for? Are post and
I
past?
think they're Latin words. Am I right so far?
I don't know.
Latin.
Hey Google.
Oh, Mom, do you want to try my quiz?
What does AM and PM stand for?
On the website
You can have all these.
rmg.co.uk, they say AN stands for the Latin ante-meridian, translating to before midday, before the sun has crossed the meridian line.
I was right, it's Latin.
PM stands for post-meridian or after midday, after the sun has crossed the meridian line.
I call it at
People
morning.
also sometimes ask me, what is AM/PM called? Do you want to hear the answer?
No. Never. No.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do
But
we.
you understand temperature? No. I think AM stands for at morning, and PM stands for past morning. It just makes sense. Or post morning.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, I'm right. Basically means the exact same thing.
Yeah. Basically.
I'm just not Latin.
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 Latinx.
I knew that was a word. What do you want to move when you grow up?
Where do I want to move when I grow up?
Yeah. Are you ever gonna move?
West Sacramento.
Wyoming.
I want to move to Japan. Anime?
Utah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Am I ever gonna go to Utah?
Possibly.
It'll be the first time I've ever left the state. Because I've never left the state in my life.
You've traveled a lot, but in
Never left the
all in
state.
California. Well, California's very big,
Mm-hmm.
so you have seen a lot.
Hey Google, what is the biggest state in America?
Texas.
The biggest U.S. state in the United States of America is Alaska.
Oh, I forgot Alaska existed. What's the smallest one? Probably Hawaii or something.
No, Rhode Island.
Who?
We'll move to Utah when the church makes me a missionary.
Alaska? I forgot Alaska existed. I forgot it was even part of America.
How dare you?
Alaska's really... Wait, are we the second or third biggest?
Third. Because
Yeah.
Texas
It's the second.
is, yeah, gotta be.
We're sitting there staring.
Is Alaska... Do they speak a different language?
The native people up there do have their own language. Or maybe more than one language, I'm not sure. Hey Google, what is the native language spoken in Alaska?
On the website worldatlas.com, they say these belong to 4 language families, being the Inuit Yupik Anangan,
Inuit.
Athabaskan Ayak Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian.
Hater?
Do you want a little more context?
No.
Inuit.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Newt.
That was fun. I love Taco Bell bean burritos.
I do too. The book is still hallucinating.
Time to pig out.
Should we move on to the next pig out? Should we go for a walk? Instead of the gym, you want to go for a walk?
Two square.
No.
Why not? It's the
Because
weekend!
you injured darling daughter.
That wasn't me, I was sorry.
I can't. We just stuffed ourselves with Taco Bell. I can't go play 2 square. I'll throw up.
We play pass with the ball?
How about we go for a walk?
I'm not going for a walk. Where?
Where?
I don't know.
I'm not putting it on a shirt. On another
You're not
shirt.
putting on a shirt.
Uh-uh.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna.
Then you don't have to.
Then I'm not gonna go. What? I look like the booper?
He's still staring out the window.
Yeah, he's
It's
hallucinating.
like a statue.
But he moves. I hate our school rules. It's a good school, but I hate the rules.
Which rules do you hate?
The fact that you have to wear a mask outside.
Yeah.
What is there?
What happened?
He's just talking about the rules he hates at school, but so far he only has that you have to wear a mask outside.
You hate the one rule.
Is that it?
Because it's stupid?
I just hate all the school rules. All of them are dumb. That you have to eat outside if it's raining. Like, why?
You have to eat outside if it's raining.
No, you have to go inside if it's, like, raining.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, why?
Rainy day recess.
One time they kept us in even when it wasn't raining. It was completely sunny outside. And they still kept us in.
Was it smoky?
No. They just kept us in.
They, like Squid Game.
Are the kids going to eat any pizza?
Yeah. What? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
Point, I'm not gonna get any.
Should we get 2 pizzas, honey?
4.
Or 2 breads?
Why not? I want food. I'm
Because
hungry.
this one is good for a piece if he wants it. Sometimes she's good for
She probably
2
won't eat
pieces.
any.
If
But remember when we got that cheesy bread? He ate like half of it.
Yeah. Get the cheese bread now.
Get the cheesy bread now.
Or else you face the booper in the arena. What?
Do you want to get the
What's the other kind of bread? There's cheesy.
jalapeno?
What?
Bacon and jalapeno.
Isn't there like a plain one?
I'm done,
Yeah.
Mom.
Should we
I'm
get just
full.
the plain one?
I've eaten. I've eaten.
Put that stuff in here, right?
Yeah. Mom, what's that my math quiz?
Oh, that one you wrote out?
Yep. Yeah.
Sure.
Look at Len's booty.
Wipe your hands and bring it here to me.
Okay.
Those shorts make him look big.
Why do I always have something in my eyeball?
That's what I was wondering.
Because I have thick lashes that fall out.